Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shakespeare, and no, I'm not the old guy from 400 years ago. I'm your modern, friendly English teacher, here to help you speak English with more confidence and clarity. Today's episode is super helpful because we're talking about something many English learners struggle with: pronunciation. You might know a lot of words. You might understand grammar. But if people don't understand you when you speak, it can feel frustrating, right? So in this episode, we'll talk about common pronunciation mistakes, how to fix them, and I'll give you fun, easy exercises to help you sound more natural when speaking English. Let's go! Part 1. Common pronunciation mistakes. Let's start with some common pronunciation mistakes English learners often make. Listen carefully. Maybe you make some of these too. 1. Confusing TH sounds. The English TH sound is very tricky. We have two types. Th, like in think, or v, like in this. Many students say sink instead of think, or dis instead of this. Tip: put your tongue between your teeth and blow air out. Yes, it feels strange at first, but that's how native speakers do it. Repeat after me. Think, think, think. This, this, this. 2. Ending sounds are missing. Some students forget to say the last sound of a word. For example, big becomes be. Cold becomes call. Always pronounce the final sounds clearly. It helps people understand you better. Try this. I have a big bag. It's a cold night. Can you hear the endings? 3. Mixing up long and short vowels. For example, ship, which is short I, versus sheep, which is long E. Bit versus beat. Practice pairs like this. Sit, seat, bit, beat, fill, feel. Repeat them slowly and clearly. All right, now let's talk about word stress and rhythm in English. These are super important for sounding natural. What is word stress? In English, one part of a word is stronger. We make it louder, longer, or higher in pitch. Example: table, not tabel. Doctor, not doctor. Tip: if you stress the wrong syllable, people might not understand you. It can sound like a different word. Let's try. Record, noun, versus record, verb. Present, noun, versus present, verb. Now, sentence rhythm. English is a stress-timed language. That means we stress the important words like nouns, verbs, adjectives, and say other words more quickly. Example sentence: I want to go to the store. We stress want, go, and store. The rest is said faster. Repeat after me. I want to go to the store. She's buying some fresh fruit. Try it saying it like music. It has a beat. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. That's English rhythm. Part 3. Fun pronunciation exercises. Time to practice. Let's do some fun and simple exercises you can use every day to improve. 1. Shadowing exercise. Listen to a short sentence by a native speaker, maybe from a movie or YouTube, and then repeat it exactly the same way. Match the speed, the rhythm, the intonation. Example: native speaker, "What are you doing today?" You, "What are you doing today?" Do it again and again. You're copying the music of English. 2. Tongue twisters. These are fun and great for pronunciation. Try this slowly. She sells seashells by the seashore. 33. Thirsty thieves. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Just laugh and try again. 3. Record yourself. Yes, I know you might hate your voice, but trust me, it works. Record yourself reading a short paragraph or sentence, and then listen. Ask yourself, am I saying all the sounds? Am I using stress and rhythm? Compare it with a native speaker version if you can. 4. Use mirror practice. Stand in front of a mirror and watch your mouth. Make sure your tongue and lips are moving like they should. For f sounds, you should see your tongue between your teeth. Say, "Thanks for the birthday gift." Watch your mouth. Feel the sounds. All right, friend, let's review quickly. Check. Focus on tricky sounds like th, ending consonants, and vowel differences. Check. Pay attention to word stress. Which syllable is strong? Check. Practice the rhythm of English sentences. It's like music. Check. Do fun exercises like shadowing, tongue twisters, and mirror practice. And most of all, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are how we learn. Every time you practice, you get better. I promise you, with just 10 minutes a day, your pronunciation will improve a lot in a few weeks. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Shakespeare, and I hope this episode helped you feel more confident in your English pronunciation. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. What sound is hardest for you in English? And hey, practice your pronunciation in the comments. I always love hearing from you. Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English. Bye-bye.
Hello, my amazing English learners. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Shakespeare. And no, not the famous writer, but your friendly, modern English teacher. Today, I have a really fun episode for you. We're talking about English idioms, those strange little expressions that don't always make sense, but native speakers use them all the time. If you've ever heard someone say something like, "Let's break the ice," or "You need to bite the bullet," and thought, "Huh? What does that even mean?" Well, you're in the right place. In this episode, we're going to explain what idioms are and why they're important, learn 10 super useful idioms for daily life, and practice using them in real-life conversations. Let's jump in. Part 1, what are idioms and why are they important? So first, what exactly is an idiom? An idiom is a group of words that has a special meaning, a meaning that is different from the words themselves. Let me give you an example. It's raining cats and dogs. Now, are animals really falling from the sky? Of course not. This just means it's raining very heavily. Idioms are important because they make your English sound more natural. You'll understand native speakers better. They're fun and often colorful or funny. But remember, idioms can be confusing, especially for beginners, because the meaning is not always clear from the words. But don't worry, I'll make it simple for you, step by step. Ready? Let's look at 10 super common idioms that you can start using today. Break the ice, meaning to start a conversation, especially when people don't know each other. Example, I didn't know anyone at the party, so I told a joke to break the ice. Bite the bullet, meaning to do something difficult or unpleasant, even if you don't want to. Example, I hate going to the dentist, but I have to bite the bullet and make an appointment. Hit the books, meaning to start studying hard. Example, I have a test tomorrow. Time to hit the books. Let the cat out of the bag, meaning to reveal a secret by accident. Example, Emma let the cat out of the bag about the surprise party. Under the weather, meaning feeling sick or not well. Example, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. I think I'll stay home. The ball is in your court, meaning it's your turn to make a decision or take action. Example, I sent her a message. Now the ball is in her court. A piece of cake, meaning something is very easy. Example, that test was a piece of cake. Cost an arm and a leg, meaning very expensive. Example, wow, that car costs an arm and a leg. Once in a blue moon, meaning something that happens very rarely. Example, I only eat fast food once in the blue moon. Spill the beans, meaning to tell a secret or reveal information. Example, come on, spill the beans. What happened at the meeting? Final tips and practice. Here are some quick tips to help you master idioms. A. Don't translate idioms word for word from your native language. They probably won't match. B. Learn idioms in context with example sentences. C. Make your own flashcards or a little idiom notebook. D. Use idioms in your speaking practice with a friend or language partner. E. Watch TV shows or movies and try to catch idioms in real conversations. And here's a challenge for you. Try using 3 idioms from today's episode in the comments below. I'll read them and give you feedback. That's it for today's episode. You've just learned 10 super useful idioms, and you're one step closer to sounding like a native speaker. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. And, of course, leave me a comment. What's your favorite English idiom? I'm Shakespeare, your English coach and your biggest fan, and I'll see you in the next episode. Keep learning, keep smiling, and keep speaking English. Bye-bye.
Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shakespeare, your friendly English teacher, helping you speak, listen, and live in English with confidence. Today's episode is all about one of the most powerful but often forgotten skills in language learning: listening. That's right. Many students want to speak fluently, but they forget something important. If you want to speak well, you have to listen well. So in this episode, we're going to talk about why listening is just as important as speaking, great podcasts, songs, and shows to practice with, and how to actively listen so your English improves faster. Let's dive in. Part 1. Why listening is just as important as speaking. Let's be honest, when we think about learning English, most people focus on speaking, right? But here's the truth. Good speaking starts with good listening. Think about babies. Before they speak, they listen for months. They hear the rhythm, the sounds, the stress patterns. That's how they learn. Listening helps you improve your pronunciation, by hearing how words are really said. Grow your vocabulary. You hear new words in context. Speak more naturally. You copy the way native speakers talk. The more you listen, the more your brain gets used to English. But not just any listening. You need to do active listening. And I'll show you how in just a minute. Part 2. Best resources, podcasts, songs, and movies. All right, let's look at 3 powerful ways to improve your English through listening, and I'll give you my personal recommendations too. 1. Podcasts. Podcasts are amazing because you can listen anywhere, in the car, on a walk, at the gym. Start with slow, clear English podcasts made for learners. Recommended for beginners. The English We Speak by BBC Learning English. Short and useful idioms. ESL Pod. Great for daily English and culture. Voice of America Learning English. Slow speed, clear pronunciation. Tip. Start with short episodes. Listen to one episode twice. The first time, just relax and enjoy. The second time, write down new words or phrases. 2. Songs. Music is fun, and it helps with rhythm, stress, and pronunciation. Easy English songs for beginners. Let It Be, The Beatles. Count on Me, Bruno Mars. Perfect, by Ed Sheeran. Imagine, by John Lennon. How to learn with songs? Listen once, just enjoy the music. Then read the lyrics and sing along. Focus on the way words connect and the pronunciation. It's fun and great practice. 3. Movies and TV shows. Movies and shows give you real-life English with body language, tone, and emotion. Best shows for learners. Friends, simple vocabulary, lots of everyday conversation. The Big Bang Theory, great for listening to different accents and speed. Extra English, a slow and funny show made for English learners. Pro tip, use subtitles in English first, then try watching again with no subtitles to test yourself. Part 3, how to actively listen and practice 4 to 5 minutes. Now you have the tools, but how do you use them the right way? Let's talk about active listening. That means you're not just hearing English, you're working with it. Here are 5 simple steps. Step 1, choose the right material. Choose something that's interesting and at your level. Not too easy, not too hard. If you understand 70 to 80% of it, that's perfect. Step 2, listen more than once. Don't listen just one time. First time, relax. Try to understand the general idea. Second time, pause and repeat phrases. Third time, try to repeat without looking, like shadowing. Step 4, repeat out loud. Mimic the speaker. Copy their rhythm and intonation. This helps you improve pronunciation, sound more natural, feel more confident. Step 5, write it down. Pick one sentence and write it. Then check. Are you spelling the words right? Can you understand every word? This helps with listening plus writing plus vocabulary all in one. Step 5, use the new words. Let's say you learned the phrase, give it a shot. Use it in a sentence today. I've never played guitar, but I'll give it a shot. The more you use what you hear, the faster you learn. Part 4, Final Motivation and Practice Challenge. So, let's review quickly. Listening is just as important as speaking. Use podcasts, songs, and shows to practice. Do active listening. Repeat, write, speak, use.
And remember, don't feel bad if you don't understand everything at first. Listening is a skill, and like any skill, it takes time. You don't need to study for hours. Even 15 minutes a day can make a big difference if you stay consistent. So here's your challenge for this week. Choose one podcast episode or English song. Listen to it 3 times. Write down 5 new words or phrases. Use them in a sentence and share it in the comments below. I'll read them and give you feedback. And that's it for today's episode of English with Shakespeare. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, you're doing an amazing job by just showing up and learning. If you liked this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English too. Until next time, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep speaking English. This is Shakespeare signing off. Bye-bye.
Hey, my amazing English learners! Welcome back to another episode of English with Shakespeare. I'm your friendly teacher, Shakespeare, not the old poet, but your modern guide to clear, confident English. Today, we're talking about a big problem many learners face: translating in your head. Have you ever tried to speak English and your brain goes, "Okay, what's that word in English?" You think in your language, translate, then speak, and everything feels slow or awkward. I get it. It happens to everyone. But here's the good news. You can learn to think directly in English. And in this episode, I'll show you exactly how. We're going to cover why translating slows down your fluency, daily exercises to help you start thinking in English, and how to stop translating and speak more naturally. Let's get started. Part 1. Why translating hurts your fluency. Let's begin with a simple truth. Translating in your head slows you down. Imagine your brain is a road. If you translate every sentence from your language to English before speaking, you're taking a long, bumpy road instead of the fast, straight one. Here's what happens. You think in your language, you search for English words, you worry, is this grammar correct? You speak too slowly or with hesitation. X. This process is tiring. It kills your confidence, and it makes you sound less natural. So, what's the solution? You need to train your brain to think directly in English, like native speakers do. And no, you don't need to be fluent to start. You can do it even as a beginner. I'll show you how. Part 2. Daily exercises to start thinking in English. Here are simple daily exercises you can start using today to train your brain to think in English. 1. Name what you see. Wherever you are, on the bus, in your room, walking outside, look around and name things in English. That's a tree. I see a blue car. There's a woman with a red bag. X. This builds your vocabulary and your ability to think fast. 2. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, I know it sounds silly, but it works. While you're getting ready in the morning, say things like, "I'm brushing my teeth." "I need to make breakfast." "Where are my shoes?" You don't need a teacher. You are your own conversation partner. 3. Use an English inner voice. Throughout your day, try to think in English, even if it's just simple thoughts. Instead of thinking, "Ben kahve istiyorum," try, "I want coffee." Or, "Bugün hava çok güzel" becomes, "The weather is really nice today." X. Keep it simple at first. It's not about being perfect. It's about practicing your brain to use English. 4. Narrate your day. At the end of your day, speak out loud or write what you did, but in English. Example.
Today I went to work. I was very tired. I had a sandwich for lunch. Then I came home and watched a movie. X. This builds fluency and past tense practice at the same time. 5. Use English notes or to-do lists. Write your shopping list or daily plan in English instead of sutal, ekmek al, marktiget. Write, buy milk, get bread, go to the store. X. These small habits build your English brain over time. Part 3. How to avoid mental translation while speaking. So, how can you stop translating in your head while speaking? Here are 4 powerful tips. Tip 1. Use simple English. Don't try to speak like a dictionary. Use basic, clear phrases. That's how native speakers talk too. Instead of, I am experiencing an intense desire for nourishment, just say, I'm hungry. X. The simpler your English, the faster your brain can process it. Tip 2. Learn phrases, not single words. Your brain remembers better in chunks. For example, how are you? Nice to meet you. Can I get a coffee, please? X. These ready-made phrases help you speak faster and more naturally without needing to build sentences from scratch. Tip 3. Practice speaking with no pressure. Speaking practice is not just conversation. You can read out loud, record yourself, talk to an AI, app, or your mirror. X. The more you speak, the less your brain needs to translate. It becomes automatic. Tip 4. Use visual thinking. Try to connect English words with images, not your native language. For example, don't think cat equals ketty. Think cat equals a cat. X. This trains your brain to skip translation and go straight to English. Part 5. Final motivation and your challenge. Learning to think in English doesn't happen in one day. But if you practice a little every day, 5, 10, or 15 minutes, your brain will start to switch naturally. You'll understand faster, you'll speak more smoothly, and you'll stop translating and start thinking in English. Here's your challenge for this week. Choose one daily activity, like making coffee, getting dressed, or cooking, and narrate it in English. Say or think what you're doing step by step. Example, I'm putting on my shoes. I'm opening the fridge. I'm making tea. Do this for 7 days, and you'll feel a big difference in how you think. That's it for today's episode. You're doing amazing, and I'm so proud of you for learning how to train your brain to think in English. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Do you translate in your head when speaking? What's the hardest part for you? I'm Shakespeare, your English coach, reminding you, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep going. Until next time, keep thinking, keep practicing, and keep speaking English. Bye-bye.
Hello, my English learning friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shakespeare, your friendly English teacher, and today we're diving into a topic that many learners find a little uncomfortable. Target: small talk. Yes, those short, friendly conversations with coworkers, neighbors, or even strangers. Have you ever thought, what do I say? How do I start the conversation? How do I keep it going without sounding awkward? If you've ever felt nervous or unsure in casual conversations, don't worry, you're not alone. And today's episode will help you feel more confident, more natural, and more ready for real-life small talk in English. We'll talk about A. Common phrases to start small talk, B. Easy topics you can talk about, and C. How to keep a conversation going even if you're shy or just learning. Let's get into it. Part 1. What is small talk, and why does it matter? So first, What is small talk? It's the short, friendly conversations people have in everyday situations, like waiting in line, at work before a meeting, at a party, meeting someone new. Small talk is not about deep or serious topics. It's about being friendly, polite, and making a connection. Native speakers use small talk all the time, and if you want to sound more natural and confident, learning small talk is a must. Part 2. Common phrases to start small talk. Let's look at some useful phrases you can use to start small talk. These are easy to remember and you can use them in many situations. 1. The classic, "How are you?" Simple, polite, and works anywhere. You can say, "Hi, how are you?" "Hey, how's it going?" More casual. "How have you been?" For someone you know. 2. Weather talk, the easiest topic. Everyone talks about the weather. It's a great small talk opener. Try, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" "It's really hot today." "Looks like it's going to rain." 3. At work or school. "Busy day today." "How's your project going?" "Did you watch the game last night?" For sports fans. 4. At a party or event. "Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Shakespeare." "So, how do you know the host?" "Is this your first time here?" 5. In casual places, cafes, elevators, waiting rooms. "That coffee smells good. What did you order?" "It's really crowded today, isn't it?" "Do you come here often?" Tip: smile, be friendly, and keep your tone relaxed. You don't need perfect grammar, just confidence and kindness. Part 3. Great small talk topics. Now that you know how to start small talk, let's talk about what you can talk about. Here are some easy and safe small talk topics for learners. A. The weather. Like we said before, this one's classic. "It's such a nice day." "I can't believe how cold it is." B. Work or school. "Do you work nearby?" "What are you studying?" C. Travel and places. "Have you ever been to London?" "Where are you from?" "Do you like living in this city?" D. Food and drink. "I love this cafe. Have you been here before?" "Do you cook at home or eat out?" E. Movies, music, or TV. "Seen any good movies lately?" "What kind of music do you like?" Tip: avoid topics like politics or religion. Those can be too personal or serious for small talk. Part 4. How to keep a conversation going. So, you've started the conversation. Great. But what do you do when the other person answers with something short? Here are some simple techniques to keep the small talk going without feeling awkward. 1. Ask follow-up questions. This is the secret to great small talk. Example: you, "Do you like this neighborhood?" Them, "Yeah, it's nice." You, "That's great. How long have you lived here?" Keep the questions light and open, not yes, no. 2. Give a little extra. Instead of short answers, give a little more information. Bad? Yes. No. Better? Yes, I do. I've lived here for 2 years. No, but I've always wanted to try it. 3. Use me too or really. These help show interest and keep the chat going. Oh, really? That's interesting. Me too. I love sushi. 4. Use small talk bridges. If a topic finishes, you can move to a new one. Try, "By the way," or "Speaking of that," or "Oh, that reminds me." Example: "Speaking of food, have you tried that new restaurant on Main Street?" 5. Know how to exit politely. When the conversation is over, say something friendly. "Well, it was nice talking to you." Or, I'd better get going. Have a great day. Or, hope to see you around. Ending the conversation the right way shows confidence and good manners. Part 5. Practice challenge and final thoughts. Here's your small talk challenge for the week. Practice 3 small talk starter phrases in front of a mirror or with a friend. Try making small talk in English just for 1 minute with someone new. Use a follow-up question to keep it going. Remember, you don't need perfect grammar. You don't need big vocabulary. You just need to be friendly, curious, and brave enough to start. Small talk may seem small, but it opens big doors to friendships, jobs, and real confidence. Outro music, friendly and encouraging. That's it for today's episode of English with Shakespeare. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What's your favorite small talk topic? Have you ever tried small talk in English? I'm Shakespeare, your English coach, reminding you big conversations often start with small talk. So don't be afraid to say hello. Until next time, keep smiling, keep practicing, and keep speaking English. Bye-bye.